Listen up. Keep an eye on the board. Today's grammar is noun class. I'm going to give you further details from A to Z about it. I want you to just keep an eye on the board. Let's get familiar with noun class. Individually, we do know the meaning of both noun and class. Noun is a word which is used to name person, place, thing, animal, or idea. Class, so I told you, we have just finished discussing. See, group of words which has both subject and verb sometimes can stand alone, which is called independent class, and sometimes cannot stand alone, which is called what? Dependent class. Dependent class. So, dependent class is divided into three main categories. Number one is noun class. The second is adjective class, and the third one is adverb class. We will talk about each individually later on. Just look at noun class. As the name suggests, noun class. Noun class group of words which function as a noun in a sentence. How? For example, look at the sentence. Somebody says, I can't realize who that man is. I can't realize who that man is. See? Noun class. First up, let's go with the use of noun class. As I told you previously, noun class is mostly used for tale-telling. Do you know tale-telling? When you start talking behind somebody's back. Yeah. Did you understand? Backbiting, gossiping, ghaibat. You know that, right? I can't realize who that man is. Do you know him? No. See, something like that. Understand? Okay, somebody says, no one knows. For example, no one knows. Until here, this is independent class. You understand? Okay, what he does. What he does. No one knows what he does. It means no one knows what his job is. Did you understand? Okay? That somebody says, hey, that the earth is oval is clear as a day. That the earth is oval, clear as a day. Did you understand? Now look once again. I can't realize. Is this a complete sentence or no? No. Yes, sure. I can't realize. This is a complete sentence. Who that man is this a complete sentence? The part which cannot stand alone should be noun class. So this part is noun class. Who that man is, noun class. Did you understand? Now look at this one. No one knows. Dependent or independent? Independent. What he does. Dependent. Noun class. Sure. That the earth is oval is clear as a day. Which one do you think is noun class? The part which cannot stand alone is noun class. That the earth is oval. Did you understand? Okay. Now, we have no idea. We have no idea whether she is alive. We have no idea whether she's alive. Which part do you think is noun class? Actually, whether she's alive is noun class. Yeah. Because it cannot stand alone by itself. Noun class. Noun class is a kind of dependent class which cannot stand alone. Did you understand? As I told you, it is mostly used to talk behind somebody's back. Talking about the third person. Did you understand? The first one, I can't realize who that man is. Do you know him? No one knows what he does. That the earth is oval is clear as a day. We have no idea whether she is alive. Noun class. Okay. Any questions until here? Make your own example. Let me see if you can do it. If you can do it. Go ahead. Okay. If you can do it.
I don't know if she lives this country.
Okay. I don't know if she left the country. Good. Example. Example.
I know why she came.
I know why she came. Very well. Others. Make more
You
example.
know how to speak.
Okay, she knows how to speak. No. Okay. Very well.
So why she's absent?
Okay, I don't know why she's absent. Why she is absent. Correct. Yeah, that was okay. Correct. Other example.
I realize that why he is standing.
That is okay. I believe that your parents will help you. Which part do you think is noun class? That your parents will help you. I believe that your parents will help you. Others. Okay, I can say. Okay, who is the best? Okay, listen. Thank you. Now we've got a general opinion of noun class. Now let's divide it into some sections because we do not have only one kind of noun class. We've got how many? 3 main categories of noun class. Did you understand? Okay, number one noun class is that noun class. That noun class. Do you remember as I told you? I believe that your parents will help you. That your parents will help you. Noun class with that, it starts with the word what? That. That. That the earth is oval is clear as a day. That the earth is oval. It is obvious that our class starts at 9:30. 9:30 or 8:30? Oh, 8:30. 8:15. Exactly. Hey, number one kind of noun class is that noun class. The noun class which starts with the word that is called that noun class. For example, she has no idea that her mom will go abroad. Go abroad. Did you understand? Now here, where's the noun class here? That her mom will go abroad. This part is called what? Noun class. Because we do know that it started in that. He has no idea. She has no idea. This is an independent class. That is dependent class. This dependent class is called noun class. In this noun class is called what? That noun class. Because it started in that. You understood? Okay. We believe that you are the tallest. We believe that you're the tallest. Which one? That you are the tallest. Very well. This is a dependent class. In this kind of dependent class, it's called noun class. That noun class. Did you understand? Hey, some native speakers put that at the beginning as a subject. This is also acceptable. Did you understand? But in fashionable English, it is not so much common. People prefer to use it as the object in a sentence at the end. You understood? For example, that you are my what? Hardy friend. That you are my hardy friend is so obvious or clear. Understood?
Yes.
Very well. That you are my hardy friend. This is called what? That noun class. As I told you, we can put it as a subject at the beginning. But this is not so fashionable. You understood?
Yes.
Yeah, this is that noun class. You have any opinion? You've got any example? Go. Make more example of this. Make more example of this.
I know that you helped me.
Okay, I know that you helped me out.
Don't realize that why her mom is angry.
She doesn't.
Yes. I believe that you can.
Very well. I have no idea that she speaks 2 or 3 languages. More.
He doesn't know the two things.
Correct. Others.
I was upset that she goes
Okay, that she went to couple. Very
I
well.
realized that
She's married. Correct.
I like that she's sick.
Very well. We found out that Afghanistan is in Asia. Understood? That Afghanistan is in Asia. Very
I
well.
realized that you're crazy.
Correct. Others.
I believe that you can.
Believe. Believe. Believe now.
We can see that you can.
Teach us. Very well.
I noticed that no one can pass it.
Okay, correct.
I realize that you have a good list.
Very well. Any other problems? No. The problem is solved. That is one kind of noun class, which is called what? That noun class. Should I clean it?
Yes.
Should I clean it? Hey, what is the second type of noun class?
Whether.
You have no idea what the second type of noun class is. See? Okay, let's jump. Hey, the second type of noun class is called what? If or whether noun class. Wow. As I told you, when you start talking behind somebody's back, you do require what class? Noun class. Here, if or whether noun class. Are you familiar with yes/no question in English? Is this your marker?
Yes, it is.
Can you speak English? Would you mind helping me? Shall we go there? These types of questions are called what? Yes/no question. In order to change yes or no question into noun class, we do require if or whether. Did you understand? Most of the English learners make mistakes while using this. Be careful, including you guys. I can easily realize that you make mistakes while using noun class. Did you understand? Somebody says, hey, I do not know. What is today's topic? This is not correct. This is not correct. Did you understand? If or whether noun class. When you start talking about him, her, somebody else, you actually ask each other some questions. Questions. Do you know him? Do you know him? Is he married?
Yes.
Something. For example, now, the question might be this way. Okay. Is Sarah 25 years old? This is a question. Understood or not? Is Sarah 25 years old? You're talking about Sarah, a person, third person. Understood? Does she go to private school? Private school? Does she go to private school? Yes, no question. Understood? Will she give us a hand? Will she give us a hand? Will she help us? Understood? Correct. Okay. Can she make a cake? Look at these questions. All of them are called what? Yes, no question. Change these questions into noun class. You do require some regulations. Do not forget. One thing you have to keep in mind in the noun class, we do remove the auxiliaries do, does, did. Do, does, did. The auxiliary verbs, not the main verbs. And we change the structure of question into positive structure. How, for example, is Sarah 25 years old? You do require some certain verbs here. For example, whether you do know or not. You have some idea about it or no. On color scale. You say, for example, I don't know. I don't know. Right after this, you do require either if or whether. If or whether can interchangeably be used. I don't know if She is 25
years old.
years old. Yeah. Look at this one. Look at this one. I don't know if she is 25 years old. Which part is noun class? If she is 25 years old is noun class. If she is. Instead of if, you can interchangeably bring the word whether. Okay, I don't know whether she is 25 years old. You understood? So this is my word. You can bring anything else. Okay? Everyone knows, for example, it is clear as a day that or something. Let's go. Does she go to private school? Does she go to private school? It is none of your. It is none of your business. It is none of your business. Okay, whether she goes to private school. Now look at this one. Whether she goes to private school. Now does, where's does? Does is removed, omitted, because this is auxiliary verb. Instead, I put is at the end of goes. Okay, it is none of our business or your business whether she goes to a private school. Whether she goes to private school is what? Noun class. Well done. Instead of whether, you can bring the word if. That is all. And what about this one? Will she give us a hand?
I don't have idea.
Uh-huh.
I have no idea.
I've no idea. I've no idea, correct?
If or whether
If she
will give us
will give us a hand. Very well. That is all. Okay, noun class. So, what about this one? Can she make a cake?
it's not important if she can.
Okay, correct. Okay, it is not important whether she can make a cake. A cake. Can you spell it, please? Thank you. I almost forgot about it. Okay, that is all. Any questions?
No.
Change yes, no questions into noun class. You do require the word either, if, or whether. Interchangeably, you can use. And the auxiliary verbs do, does, did are removed, and the structure of the sentence becomes positive. Did you understand? And sometimes you can ask questions as well. For example, hey, do you know if she can do that? That's also possible. Understood? Go. More examples. Mitna or not mitna. And one more thing you have to keep in mind, the preposition no, the phrase or not can be used here. If or whether. Now here, for example, I don't know if or not. She is 25 years old. If or not. Now here, for example, it is none of your business whether she goes to private school or not. Understood? This is up to you whether you bring it. This one, I have no idea if she will give us a hand or not. Good? It is not important whether she can make a cake or not, something. Optional phrase. Go.
It is none of your business whether she's crazy.
Okay, correct. شما میگید ببینیم شما میتونی انگلیسی صحبت کنی؟ ببینیم شما انگلیسی صحبت میتونی؟ Let me see if you can speak English. سعی کن نام کلاس چهار استفاده خوشگل داره. Okay, if you can speak English. You understand? Okay. خیلی عالی. That is okay. Let me see if you can teach me. Let me try it. Let me give it a try. If I'm able to do. Understood?
Let me understand who can solve this problem.
Sorry.
Let me understand who can solve this problem.
Let me understand who can solve this problem. This is also noun class, but it is different. We'll talk about that. Okay? If or whether.
It's impossible whether she does
Okay, whether she
that.
does karate. Correct. Very well.
It's not important whether she is still her back.
Correct. Somebody asks you, hey, does your marker work? Let me check if she works. That's a she? No. If it works. Understood? Go. More example with if or whether.
It's none of her business that if he is his husband.
Correct. If he is her husband.
Her husband.
That is okay.
I
Very
don't
good.
understand his.
Okay. I won't understand whether you.
Let me ask if she
If she is 20 years old. Correct. Let me ask if she is 20 years old. Very good. Did you understand this?
Yes.
Correct. Hey, should I take some medicine to get better? Now, change this into noun class.
It's not important.
از دکتر سوال کنم.
Ask.
Okay. 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 Should I take some pills to get better? Let me ask the doctor if you can take some pills. Come on.
I have no idea.
You understood? Yeah. Very well. Okay. You want to take a photo or something? No. This is all in your book. You took or took? Do not bother yourself. Took is so much difficult to pronounce. Took is easy. Let me took. What do you mean took? Okay. Do not bother yourself. Very well. It was a second type of noun class. And the third one is? Okay. The third type of noun class is called what? Question noun class. Listen. Hey, where does she live? Where does she live? What type of question is this? WH or informative question. Change it into noun class. Where does she live? Where does she live? Okay. I don't know where she lives. Okay, what's her name? I don't know what her name is. See, here you make mistakes while using this. Correct? Okay, first up, we need to know what the topic is for today. We will never say, okay, we have to know what is the topic for today. What is the topic for today is not correct. Did you understand? Correct. I do not know how you spell your name. How you spell your name? You'll never say, how do you spell your name? How you spell your name? Let's go. The third type is what? Question. Noun class. Question noun class. Yes or no question is done. Informative question is changed to noun class. Question noun class. We've got two types of questions. Yes, no question, informative question. Informative question changed in some different ways. Always keep one thing in mind, that question words are always used in the noun class. Whatever you use in the original sentence. For example, where does she work? Where does she work? See? What does she do? What does she do? Why is she crying? Why is she crying? How does she play golf? How does she play golf? Look at these questions. These questions are called what? WH questions. Change them into noun class. Hey, where does she work?
I have no idea where she works.
Okay, let me search. See? Okay, somebody says, hey, let me search, not search. Let me search. As I told you, the WH word, the question word is used in noun class too. Where? Okay, where she works. the frequent mistake is made while students are using this type of noun class. Instead, they say, let me search, where does she work? Is not correct. A noun class does, do, did as an auxiliary verb are not used anymore. Did you understand? Correct. What about this one? What does she do?
Let me check what does she
She does.
Correct. Okay. Let us what? Let's check or let's see. Let's see what she does or do. What she does. So the teacher already said that does is not used.
No.
Because does is not auxiliary. This is the main verb. Okay. Now this does is removed. It becomes does.
Yeah.
Understood? Correct. What about this one? Why is she crying? Why is she crying?
I don't know. She has no idea.
Okay.
Why she is crying?
Why she is crying?
Okay.
Why is she crying?
کدام دلیلی منطقی نیست چراگیری یا نه؟ There is no. Okay, there's no reasonable reason. There's no reasonable reason. Or there's no reason. Or obvious reason. Reason? Why? She is crying. Look at the structure. Look at the structure. See? This is positive, while this is negative. Sorry, question. Question becomes positive. Why is the same why? What is the same what? Where is the same where? So what about the last one? How does she play golf? How does she play golf?
I don't know.
I have no idea how she plays golf. It's none of your business.
Okay, it is so amazing. Amazing, right? Okay. It is amazing how she plays or play. Plays golf. That is all. Golf. Question noun class. And I'm sure everybody got it. Okay. نمی‌فهمم نام شما چیه.
I don't know
I don't know what your name is. Most of the people prefer saying this way. I do not know what is your name. No, that's not correct. Stop using this. Stop using this. اول مهمه که ما بفهمیم تاپیک چیه. خیلی هایش ما اشتباهی اینجا. میگم. هر روز من این میگم. اول میخوایم برای شما بگیم که تاپیک امروز چیه. First, I want to say to you, what is the topic for today? Stop. What the topic for today is. Understood? Correct. خیلی عالی. آفرین. اول ما باید بفهمیم که خدا در جایه.
First we should know
Where the God is. First we should know. Where's the God? See, it is impossible. Impossible میگه دوست خیلی عجیب و کریزی به نظر نمیرسه یک نفر بگه first we should know where's the God. مگر سواله این سوال نیه دوستا. این یه رقم معنا داره مثلا اول باید بفهمیم خدا کجایه؟ سوال میکنه. سوال. This is not a question here anymore. This is what? Question noun class. If or whether noun class, that noun class. And I'm sure everything is clear. So I know that this grammar is clear as a day. Isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay. This is all about noun class. If there is any confusion or question, I'm here to help you out. Go and ask me for anything.